evening. How goes it? So, rehearsal tonight went pretty decent. Could have been better though. I actually got to a few parts of my lines during rehearsal where I just had to say things that sounded like my lines. I knew what I was supposed to say. I know my lines, but my brain froze, and yeah, there was no executing. No executing them. I could have just, I lost it, but I knew what was supposed to be said, but trying to remember the Shakespearean version of what was supposed to be said was just not going to happen. It just, yeah, I lost it a couple of times. I don't have to feel too bad though, because at least I finished, and I think sometimes that's better than, um, well, it's better than not finishing, like freezing up completely. So, was it great? No. Did I stumble through? Yeah. But hey, it was done. And we have one more rehearsal tomorrow. And I think I'll do all right. But we'll see. Where's home? Oh, here we go. Do I have to, what do I have to do? Rotate? Let's rotate. Oh, that's, nope, that ain't it. Is there a way to change my, I'm trying to use BlueStacks for this. So, if not, I'll just use my usual way. I just wanted to see if there was a way to make the equivalent of a rotated phone, because this doesn't like the equivalent of, there we go, let's try that. Nope. It doesn't like it. Apparently, BlueStacks won't run it. I don't know, BlueStacks has a lot of games it can run, but apparently this is not one of them. I clicked on it, I mean, it updated, but now, oops. No. How do I get out of this? C'est la vie. Guess, I kind of thought this might be better. I thought it would be faster, a little bit more efficient. It is, but it is not, apparently, because why won't it find it? What store is this? I thought it was the Play Store. I was going to try and see if I could uninstall it and reinstall it, but it seems it can no longer find it. And yeah, I don't know. It was there a second ago. But now, so BlueStacks is typically kind of hit or miss. There's quite a few apps that don't run in BlueStacks, but it was worth a shot to me. Yeah, I could try uninstalling it. I'll try one more time. We'll give it a boot up. I'm just thinking if it can get it working. It might be more responsive if for no other reason than it's, it's running directly on the computer. I'm hoping it's like strategy, casual. Is it casual? I don't know what is this game considered? Is it casual? Strategy? I don't know what it is. And I don't even know. Oh, is that the back? I don't know BlueStacks very well. I have tried, by the way, about every football game there is. And honestly, there's only 2 or 3 that I think are actually worthy of extended effort. I mean, I guess if you have money burning a hole in your pocket. Yeah, it doesn't. Apparently, just like I went to install it, and now it's gone. It's decided that there is no. Huh. All right. Oh, so much for that. BlueStacks fails. All right, so let's try it. We will open it up and play it the old-fashioned way. Son of a French fry. All right, well, we're going to try this. This is not the greatest way to do this, but I can't change it now. So, I said it's the bowl week, but it's only almost the bowl week. I am 1 game from being undefeated. First time ever. I will probably be undefeated because this team I'm playing is... I've already played all the good teams. Last year I finished the season off playing 2 out of 3 of the best teams, and I lost 1 of them. Finished my season 10-1. I have never been undefeated. Season 10, the big 1-0, appears to be my first ever. Now I hope I'm not... I mean, I don't think I'm counting my chickens here. Yes, things could go horribly wrong, and I end up floundering, but... And the only thing that's going to make me flounder at this point... honestly, I don't know if anything's going to make me flounder. I think I'm good no matter what. How many did I pick? A pass play? I did, okay. Got to have at least 1 pass play in there. I have noticed, though, that the game is pretty... it only runs... I think it only runs the plays that you put in there. If you don't pick the actual plays, that's all you're getting. You're getting 4 or 5 plays in the game. I can tell this because if you only put run plays in, you only run the ball. You'll get 50, 60 runs if your team is getting that many plays off. And it will be kind of goofy. I stomped this team 33-0 last season. They are a team I've beaten. They're one of only 2 teams, I think, that I've actually got a winning record with in 10 seasons. I expect this is going to be 20-0, 21-0 in the first half. Maybe more. No. Oh, wait, maybe not nothing. All right, so 14-7. Now, you think that's close, but I think I have players that I benched for the sake of just letting them play. like, see, Paul Dark here is, not my best fullback. So, or I mean, he is my best fullback for the moment. Wide receivers, I have this guy's a 26 and he's a 21, so we'll put him in. So that'll upgrade my receivers. Tight ends, obviously he's better than both these guys. I don't even know why he's the one I benched, probably because he's a senior. And tackles, this means that my running back is going to have more of a heyday in the second half because I've gotten them I'm getting them out. Again, we'll put him in. So I'm basically only got one dude left. I can go get a refresh to somebody. Now this could be a problem because I'm not doing much to improve my. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just give everybody the full 2.5 minutes of fitness. Now I may not do too good defensively, but I think my defense is still way better. The fact that I put in a bunch of better players in the second half. He's trying to put holes on my defense, but at 14-0, or only 14 points scored. Yeah, this is a route. Oh, jeez. Yeah, I figured as much. Undefeated season complete. Check that one off the list. Only 192 rushing yards. Most of them probably in the second half. Unfortunately, this game doesn't break things down by half. You can't look at them. It's definitely not ideal in the way it does stats. Carlin only had 188, though he did rush for 6 touchdowns. Only 188 and 6 touchdowns. Loser. I don't know how he did that. Most of it was probably second half once I got my linemen in. By the way, if you're playing this game, good offensive linemen are what's going to make... a good running back is great to have, but without good linemen, you'll notice that your guy just doesn't perform like you'd expect. So work on those guards, those tackles. You'll be a lot more successful at your running game. And they are important. So there you go. Now it's time to move on to the championship week. Okay, so I made it to a bowl game, obviously. The bowl games are pathetic. The game does not advance the other conferences. So as a result, there's no competition for you. They don't improve. They don't try to make their teams better. It's kind of silly. Phew, YPA is terrible on that. Let's go ahead and work on the freshman here. I know. So I apologize for the weak visuals. I don't know why it's crappy. It's probably because I have it on the wrong. Let's go ahead. These are my new class of 2034. Decent numbers, decent guys. Got a few really good ones. So this is postseason. It's going to show me now. This is going to be my highest scoring season by far. So that'll make a big jump towards my goal of being out of the conference by 13 seasons. 13. So be out after the 13 season. I got about 3 more seasons, I think, at least, to get out of this conference. But we'll see. Pineapple Bowl. I'm fighting the Golden Aces. Actually, I mean, they're still terrible, but at least they have one ranking at 30. The first team I played was like 21 and 24. It was like so bad. I beat them 65-0. The second time I played in a bowl game, they were like 27 and 25. And again, I beat them like 45-3. There's no history in this game. This game doesn't provide any history. It shows you I mean, I don't think there's any. I think you got these awards. What are these awards? Trophies. Player of the Year. Do I have any history at all? Freshman of the Year. That's kind of cool. You can kind of look at who's else is in there. I didn't have anybody else though. I don't know what it takes to get guys. I kind of have an idea how to make guys offensive player great, but I haven't figured out how to make. Well, running back is the only one I really solved. But I think the idea to get if you want a quarterback that's player of the year, I think you need to get a good receiver, which is hard in the Sun Vista Conference, and you need to really do a lot of pass plays. Plus, I picked up an offensive coordinator that that is run centric. So there it is, perfect season, guys. With I think 5 shutouts, no, four shutouts. It was a great season, by far my best. Even though last year I was good at actually the last year I was 10-1. The previous year I was 8-3. And prior to that, well, not as good. I think I want to say I've done 3 or 4 bowls, but again, you have no history. You can't really look at. There's no way to look at previous seasons, so it's kind of lame in that respect. I wish seems like there should be a way, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just not clicking on the right thing. Can I? Yeah, there's no clicking. None of these. Anyway, let's go to the next day. There's nothing to do, except go through the normal motions of. So bowl week, this is nice. What's nice about bowl week is you do get some nice advanced opportunities. So like bowl week, all week through, juniors achievement, sophomore, and down to business. Leave the parties and interviews to pretty boys all week. The guys on defensive side of the ball will train every day, every way, biggie. So you only get to do one. They're all a week long. You get to pick one thing. So pick. So you got a lot of guys who could really maybe improve off of this, but everybody's going to get a +1 on everything. That's not bad. Probably ends up getting you an overall of at least +1. You got down to business with just defense, and then everybody gets a +2 to the side of the ball. So again, if you want your defense to get better, that's a good way to do it. I think there's even one for juniors and sophomores. Sophomores is actually probably the better one, though there is a chance not everybody improves. It's only a 44% chance to get anything, but you know what? I'm going to try this one. A lot of lows. I may not get much. I may only get a couple of guys. I can give everybody a guarantee or let these guys have a shot at something extra good. 44% chance. Juniors, yeah, if I really, let's go with this one. It's just +1. Everybody's going to get +1. So there's really no more training. There's not much to do. You're just going to go through the opponent scouting. It's a simplistic version of everything. These guys aren't very good. Wide receiver, we'll go pass rush. Why not? Let's just go off on them. See if I can get another shutout. I didn't shut them out last year, but the previous year I did. That team was so bad. Jamie Botchford. Yeah, really not much. I mean, really, at this point, all I'm doing is going through game day planning. It's not going to let me do any 4-3s, man. Whew, man. Yes, these plays are all like unsuccessful. There it is, big bowl game day. So not everybody got it, but most people did. A lot of plus ones overall. Let's go put these guys down. Finish my perfect season. I don't see how anything could go wrong. They start intense season. I have 12 seniors this year. 12. I mean, I've never seen anybody with 12, and it's going to cost me my team. It's going to be interesting to see what my team looks like next season. I am going to drop so hardcore. I'm certainly not going to be undefeated in my 11th season. So it took me 10 seasons. I think if you follow my tips that I actually did a video. I haven't put it out though. If you follow my tips, you can, I think, probably go undefeated within 7 or 8 seasons. I mean, if things go your way, maybe sooner, but odds are you probably won't start winning until seasons 3 and 4. I think you might be able to do it quicker, but I think realistically 4 seasons is about when you really can turn things around. That's when when you're finally playing with your full 35 points in the first half. Jeez. I'm on my way to my highest ever score. I've never broke 70, by the way. I've hit 60 some, and that was the first bowl game I went to. I'm already at 49. 56. 70, there it is, my highest score in the history of my playing. 77. Oh, God. 84. Oh, jeez. Oh, I'm so sorry, guys. We ran the score up on him. I was like 84 to nothing. Oh, God. Oh, man. They really got to do something about these bowl games. They're terrible. These teams are just no match for the teams. Look at that. They got negative 44 yards rushing. So they had a total of, negative 13 yards offense. I had no passing, apparently. I didn't bother to pass. I just ran the ball the whole time. For a grand total, let's see, my running back, one running back ran 59 times for 12 touchdowns. That's ridiculous. I don't know. I don't even know why it only ran. Because I could have swore I put in at least one pass play. So you think I would have passed some. Yeah, that was a mess. Let's see how these other teams did. So Northern Gulf University actually won their game too. I only gave up 64 points the whole season, which is the least, and I scored 435, which is nearly 100 points more than Northern Gulf. And they were the second. Actually, only us 3 teams got more than 200 points. Everybody else was a lot less. So I was more than double all but one team in the league in points scored. It was an embarrassing romp through the season for most. Season's over. That is it. We have completed. My 10th season is in the books. This still matters because apparently these reviews stick with your players forever. This is why it's good to do freshmen or sophomores. If you're trying to improve guys to balance out your team, it never hurts to have them trained. And it only affects, I think, the starters or the starters. Good. And so it goes. we are going to see all of my millions of billions of guys who get... sure. It's cumulative, so the more of those that you get. New season, this is where people are going to leave. They're going to say goodbye. Thanks for coming. 2783. Pretty amazing season. I don't know. Can I get higher than that? I mean, sure. I guess. I don't know what's better than 12-0. I guess you could score more, have more shutouts, shut everybody out. I mean, I had 4 shutouts, which again, pretty dominant season. I don't know how it could actually get any more dominant than that. This guy had a grand total of about 3,450 yards and only 41 touchdowns. He may actually be outplaying my previous running back in his first season. He had 4 seasons of... he started as a freshman. He was freshman of the season, and then he was freshman of the year. And for the next 3 years, he was player of the year. This guy has taken over. He only taken over as a sophomore, but he's already starting off as player of the year. So I'm going to have to figure out how to make sure I don't lose my my running back prowess. But there it goes. A 76. My QB is done. He was good. But obviously he does look like he gets to be a 6th round pick, which is impressive considering I didn't really think he got that good of stats, but I don't know how they decide that. My running back who dominated for 4 years was not a draft pick, a draft projection. Looks like my quarterback is the only one who's going to get some love from the NFL based on these projections. But I am losing a lot of good players this year. 12 players. Painful. So I need about another 500 points. This is year 10. So it looks like if some miracle, I can average just under 2,500 a year. Or 2,500 a year, yeah. I can get out of this conference next... in 2 years. So that'd be year 12. But honestly, I don't know that I'm going to do it. I mean, I have a great running back who maybe if my offensive line and my running back are let me see, can't do anything really. Okay. If my offensive line and my running back can stay great, maybe I could just ride their coattails all the way through. But it's tough to go through with just a running back. It's kind of strange though that you would that the game doesn't like have you still throw occasional passes. And I definitely do not want my quarterback doing much. Considering I don't even know if he's going to be 40 rated. That's it. New season. Let's go look at my roster. My new guys are... let's see. Oh, we're training camping right now. Rookie Rush. Rush smarter, not harder. This session for freshmen enhances running game tactics. Yeah. Well, that's... Oh, it's only 4 guys. It's only freshmen. I have some good ones. Well, let's go see what else we got here. Outside the box. Running back can't block for themselves. Offensive. Players keep on learning how to run the ball better. Have your quarterbacks and wide receivers run through the training to improve. The guy on the outside need a little homework. Have your wide receivers, tight ends, and offensive tackles hit the books. I should probably do this. I don't have a lot of great. Let's go ahead and work on him. My wide receivers are pretty weak this year. I have some new tight ends. Let's go ahead and work on the freshman here. What's nice about this is everybody, you get to do these every week. So draft class or recruiting class, I ranked 4th. It's not bad. I got the what did I get? 11, 12 guys. Got a full 12. So that's not bad. I got 4th out of 12. Improve your outside screen by getting your wide receivers going. I do need to work on my wide receivers. I do need to work on my QB though. He's the worst. My QB is a sophomore at 32. Oh god. That's so bad. I have a freshman there. This really isn't much of an improvement. If you can get the 13%, boy, that would be great. Transfer portal. Okay, so this is the only way I can get another guy. I would love to get a QB that's better than what I have. Are there any QBs available? There is. Lawrence Shaw. There's 2 QBs available. Probably can't click on either one of them, though. So you can't see much. So here's where I got to decide. The higher position I go, the more likely. My depth is not as good as it's been in the past. I mean, I got a lot of guys who can be put in the transfer portal. Like, for example, I could maybe put a Zachary Pina in there. He's a senior. I can put a senior in the transfer portal? Oh. I'm doing tight end. Let's do it. Let him go finish his career out somewhere else, because I'm going to probably be playing other people anyway, and he's not going to get as much play time. I'm going to be 3rd on the pick list, which means I probably can get a quarterback, unless those jerks both take the only quarterbacks. Oh, he took a running back. Okay. I can never get this to go away. Why? They took a tight end and a running back, so I can go look at these quarterbacks. Maybe I have a chance to get a good quarterback. What's these quarterbacks? 36. Well, it's better than the one I have. Not much, but some. He's a junior, so I've only had him for 2 years, but I mean, really, the only other good guy is Richard Berkeley. Tight end. I already have a good tight end, though. Yeah, I guess I'm taking the QB here. He's better than what I have. I mean, he's not great, but at least hopefully keeps me from being too terribly beat up. And I got a junior, which means I get 2 years out of the guy I got, which is, it's part of it. All right, let's go ahead and see here. We're going to go ahead and put this junior up here. Let Gerald McKissick work on his game for another year. Let's get some people going here. Let's see, 55. There's my I had William Schaefer redshirting last year. So he's both these guys redshirted in their career, so they're both 5-season guys. Not much going on here. For the sake of wide receiver, I'm not getting much improvement. I have a freshman, but ultimately, I mean, this guy is 3rd. Probably rather have the freshman getting his time. I could play the senior if needed, but why? If this was real, I feel bad about these guys, and it'd be different because you're always trying to win in a real game. But I look to the future, and honestly, seniors just building them up for what? There's nowhere to go from here. Game's over for them. They're going. So I got an improved tackle. That's pretty awesome. So I will be better on offensive line, it looks like. In some ways. Defensive end. Got another kind of... we'll put Craig Torres up here. I can't figure out my red shirt until I can line up everybody, find out what my depth chart is. So I have one freshman that looks like he can come in and start right away. I have way too many linebackers. How many guys are we getting out this year? One. I'm gonna drop two. Three can go. These guys, these Antonio Irby and Albert Cameron. I don't know. Can't just cut guys. I would if I could, but I can't. So, well, I guess I won't. I think my linebacker core is definitely at the best it's been. I mean, 38, 29, 28, 28. Pretty solid. And I'm good for a while. I'm going to lose my 38, though. But Richard probably get up to be 30-some. He'll probably be in the 30s. So I shouldn't be too heavily hit by the loss. And then if Steve Bolin can come up and play at least at that same level, I think next year my linebacker core, even just these guys, I should be good to go for another season. I don't think I need to do any linebackers this year. Unless there's a miraculously a 3-star one out there that I could maybe get. That would be fantastic. But I'm not going to worry about it too much. I think I'm in good shape for linebackers. Finally, first year I can say, I mean, it's as good as you can get when linebackers are limited. I mean, if you find a 3-star, great, but they're really hard to find. I have not had so much luck as to find a 3-star linebacker yet. I do have my new kicker. He is better. He's a freshman, so he'll come in. And so that leaves me with basically 2 more kickers than I need. I have 2 punters who are just going to trade for a year, but I will need another punter because Suzuki will be a senior next year, and I'll only have 1 punter. So if I don't want to be scrambling, praying that year is going to have a good punter, I will need to find a new punter for next year. Wait, so this is kind of crappy view. I apologize. Let's try something. No, this isn't going to work for much, but I can try to. I'm going to try to improve the connection here. It's usually pretty hit or miss when I do this, though. Let's go like this, and I gotta go dump it. Okay, 11:18. All right, so I finished the season. That is my my career. You kind of know what's going on. I'm hoping season 11 isn't terrible. I will have a bad running back or quarterback. It's going to come down to how recruiting goes for next season to see how it goes. I think I can still have a good season because I still have a good running back. He'll be a junior this year. So assuming things go well, I could dominate for 2. I only need 2 more really good seasons. 2,400 plus. And I have a chance at getting out in 12 seasons. I think 12 is pretty good. But honestly, I think if you follow my tips, you can get out in 10 or 11. I think it's possible to do 10 or 11. There's only so much you can do maybe 11. I mean, I really think that 20,000 points is really the big hindrance. Some of the other stuff you'll get along the way. 11 seasons, I think, is pretty easy to get the other stuff. But the 20,000 points, that's where it's tricky. You have to really dominate the leagues to be getting the kind of points you need to get there. So 11 to 12 may be about as fast as you can do. Because you have to average 2,500 points to get out in 10. That's averaging every single year 2,500. And 2,500, you just saw, I just got 2,500 something. Or is it 27? No, I think I got, did I get 27 last season? I don't remember. I think I got 27 last season. Maybe it was 25. I don't know. But either way, that was an 11-0 season where I dominated everybody at 4 shutouts and just crushed everybody for the most part. I had one game was kind of close, and it was against the best, the only good team left in the conference. But I don't know that. I don't know. Yeah, it's not going to connect. Oh, is it? Oh, maybe it is. Let's see if this is a better connection. I'm using a better, different Wi-Fi. So. So the schedule this year. Now, have we gotten around? It's kind of showing it. Actually, I don't know if they've given me the schedule for the year. Let's go on to the next day. I didn't get too much out of that. Tight end improvement a little bit. At least visually it looks better. It's still a little choppy in sound, but defensive line, yeah, my defense doesn't get too much credit. Linebacker core, is that good? Oh, I'm not even top 3 in linebacker core. Look at that, they've got 40s. How do these teams get 40s? I can't even get a guy who can get to 40. Ah, my backs aren't even in there. Wow, I got nobody on defense. It does show that I have first team defense guy though. I do have a 4th player. I actually have 2 guys, but they made it like as backups, I guess. They were on the bottom of the list that made it. So 2 guys on defense, not bad. Let's see, I have some new defensive ends. Oh, they're low chances though, and they're senior, sophomore, junior. Man, I might get some defensive ends this year. Escape line, linebackers, senior, sophomore, freshman, junior, freshman. Let's go ahead and do the linebackers. They all have pretty decent chance, except for my first top guy. Defensive captain out. The defensive captain gets to get a 3 bonus overall. So this is where you can either choose to make yourself have 1 superstar-y guy, or you can try to balance things out and like I could maybe give Harmon that makes him a 48, meaning I won't have any weak spots. I can give Craig it. I can give it to my senior, but and try to see if I can get a guy to be in the runnings for best running player. I don't know though. I haven't figured out how to get even running an aggressive defense where I run a lot of blitzes. I'm still not really getting much. I'm not getting into the sack race or the defensive race. Oh, Michael Collado, look at him, man. 10. Must have been a walk-on. Because I couldn't get a safety. I tried, couldn't find one. I definitely will need a safety this year if I don't want Collado starting next year. Is it better? Let's go look at these guys again. You know what? I'm going to go ahead and let... the ends are Sackmasters, typically. So I'm going to give it to my senior. Screw it. Let's give it to the senior, see if he can have a good year. I don't normally give it to the seniors, but whatever. This year I'll do it. I want to see if I can get a guy into the defensive player of the year conversation. All right, so I got a lot of guys who improved. I had one senior didn't, which I don't mind. The juniors didn't either. I'm not too worried about the 13.3 guy. So really only one guy, Steve Bolin, missed out on the bump. But everybody else got a bump. So I've got 3 29s now and a 38. So it's getting up there. We're getting up there. QBs. Now I have the running back who's in the running there. You can see he's only number 2 though. There's another running back out there who apparently is better, so they say. They're not impressed by my receivers, which I joined the club. My offensive line, man, they got 60s and 70s. Yikes. Guess they don't even care about your tight ends. I have a tight end on there who's a senior this year. I thought he was a senior last year, to be honest. But so I have one guy who qualifies for the offensive. I probably have more guys on second team. I have my freshman running back with a 55. Oh, is this last year? No, because it is last year's first team. Oh, never mind. They're giving me. I thought they were talking about like guys how they did this year, how they're gonna do projections. Juniors, safeties, secondary safeties. What about secondaries? What does the secondaries look like? I would like to get some more. One guy is gonna get 9. It's got to be a freshman. I'm not doing it unless it's a freshman. Do I have any freshmen that are in a position to... I guess I could do a sophomore. I don't even have a sophomore here either. A junior? Or I can do a 21. Yeah, he's not even... Holy moly. Nope. Man, 100% chance. It's a great opportunity, but I just don't know if I want to do it on a junior. Uh, 100%. It'd be really hard. It's 100% does not mean you're guaranteed. It just means whatever the odds are for your player are the only ones that are going to affect your opportunity. Much as I would love to do that. Let's go see what these other guys have. Oh, this one's a cornerback slot. Wait, that's the one I just did. What is this one? This is the whole group. Looks like they all have a chance. Junior and senior. What about this one? 100% chance at a little bit of gain. Again, it's only Lloyd Perez and not much chance for my senior. And then junior. But this is like this is actually kind of a hard one. All right. Let's send Howard in there. Man, I don't even have any sophomores. Just juniors and freshmen. And they're not good freshmen at that. All right, offensive team captain. Do I let Carlin try to run over? You know what? I should probably do something with my lineman, to be honest. Or a wide receiver. I could try to make my quarterback, who's... That'll put him at 40. You know what? I think I'll do my quarterback. I think I need to have something. A 40 is not bad. And why not? A 40 is at least sort of okay. Full season in, he might be a 45 for me next year. Really? Nothing? All right, so it says I still have the number one backfield, which is pretty impressive, really. Even with a weak quarterback, my two running backs make up for it. Receiver core is 8. Offensive line is 3, though. So between those and my running back, I think I'll have a good season again. Defense. My defensive line is ranked number 1 this year. That is a first. I don't know that I've ever had a number 1 anything on defense. So I could have a great year with a good defensive line. And I have a number 2 defensive backs. So a lot of teams must have lost some people, because as good as my stuff is, I didn't think it was that good. Linebackers even are 4. I mean, geez, I thought it was getting better. So yeah, it's my special teams are kind of but it's still halfway. So I don't have, the only thing that didn't quite measure up are my receiving core, which is not top. Everybody else is top half of the conference. So that says a lot about where my team is. All right, so now we got to redshirt somebody. This is the point where I try to find a guy who's good, but might not get enough plays through the year, and he might be better off getting a 5th year. Now, it really only works if you have enough backups. Like you can see, I have 3 tight ends here, but who's going to back me up if somebody gets injured? Then I'm kind of screwed, right? So you kind of have to have some depth. Like I could do Gustavo here. He's not going to play much, and give him an extra year. Maybe he'll be usable. Let's go look at defense. Defense, kind of the same bit. I've got a good set of guys, but not really any like significant depth allowing me to... What are my centers? Did I actually lose? I used to have a lot of extra centers. Nope, I only got 1 now. And 1's a senior. Linebackers? I do have quite a bit linebackers. I could redshirt Jose Bowling. He might be a good choice. Or even Lauren Ash if I was willing to go a little weaker. Give him a 5th year. He'd come in really strong next year for me. Yeah, you know what? I think I might redshirt. I mean, what's my DBs look like before I do that? Yeah, let's do that. We'll redshirt Jose. And he gets his +5 season experience. He can be trained, which is nice. I can give him basically a 5th season and have him running through the drills and doing all the stuff that gets him advanced. And he gets the 5 credit for experience, which means he's gonna be at minimum, 28, 29 next season as his first season instead. So it makes the next season his first season, which is gonna make a huge difference in how he can perform and contribute next year. All right, so power rankings, how do we set up? against these guys for the season. They got me ranked #1 again, with the Mariners being #2 again. I don't know how everybody is stacking up. It doesn't really go too much. Their quarterback, Adam Green, is a rising star. Junior Jason Anderson, their quarterback, is a game changer. Watch for his leadership and talent to make significant. What do they say about me? Sitting pretty at #1. It's like the fighting brains have forgotten how to lose. But let's not jinx it. Look at my defense. It's 45. You know, for the first 7 seasons, maybe 8, my defense was significantly behind my offense. Significantly. And now I've turned them into a powerhouse. A powerhouse team. So I wish these things like power rankings and stuff would update during the season. My game will do that. I'm serious. When I start doing power rankings, a lot of stuff I'll add in as the game goes, but I want to get the base stuff going, and then I will add things like power rankings and other cool stuff to follow and track your team. One last training opportunity. This is also where I gotta decide who I'm going to. Can I click on these yet? No, I can't click on it yet. All right, let's see who's out there. There's a guard, tackle. There's a QB. There is a QB, Jason Calderon. I want the QB. Got to get me a superstar QB. I hope he's really good. Oh, I could use the CB too because my DBs aren't great. Tight end, I'm probably good. So if these two guys, the CB and the quarterback, were close together, oh, that'd be awesome. Let's see. Let's see what the place looks like. There's the QB. Where's the CB? Oh, he's... Oh, up there way up there in Washington. That's terrible. That's a long way from anywhere, man. Dude, there's 4 of these over here. That's normally something I would want to hit like at the end of the season because I don't need it at the beginning, and you want to get guys on the trading board as quickly as possible. But yeah, I may have to man, I don't know how to do this. What sucks is this is an out shot. There's no angle, no turns, no way to hit that. So I can go up, down, 1 to here, and I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I can get the QB on the board in the first week. And then I can hit a few more QBs, just trying to see what's out there. I can go hit the CB wide receiver in Colorado. So the next thing would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, I can maybe get a couple of guys on the board, a safety in the center. I could go 1, 2, 3. I really want to get that QB on the board, so it's like it's almost a guarantee if you can get him in the first week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and I would barely get him in the first week. The only problem is too is it blocks it out because I mean I guess I could not get all 4 of these to start. I don't like getting them early, but there is the problem of the way the game is set up. You have to start at a blank. I could start here and then go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then start moving my way all the way over to the corner. There's 3 blanks in the middle there, though. That's really bad. Blanks are bad, especially in the early part of the season. Where else are some good spots? All right, so let's go look at my team needs. This might drive a little bit of how I need to. Because now, so the way the game does it is it gives you team needs based on seniors. So in other words, you won't have enough guys to fill your team. Now, obviously, it doesn't say I need a quarterback, but if you see that I have a 40, he's a junior, he's going to graduate next year, and I'm still playing with pretty weak quarterbacks. So getting a strong quarterback would be a great thing. So I'm going to go ahead and put one quarterback on there. Still looking for a good one. Running backs, my star is a senior next year, but I have a freshman who could probably fill his shoes in pretty good. It wouldn't hurt to find a good running back, just in case, because I'm thinking ahead to the next season, right? So the sooner I get a fill in, the less I have to worry about it. I am okay this year. I'm probably, I'll have to get one next year. I'll have a star, but I won't have a backup. I don't know that Chris Cook's going to be up for backing up, but I'll try to get him some play in there and see if he can fill the shoes he needs to. But I'm gonna put a running back on there just because I want to see what's out there. Wide receivers, always need them. I have no good receivers, and I have the only guy retiring though or graduating is going to be the guy who's not playing. So there's that. The other guys will all stick around. I would like to get one. I'd like to get two. I'll look at them. Tight ends. I don't think I need tight ends. I don't know. Maybe I do. I have two freshmen and a junior, so I won't. I may eventually need a tight end, but I think I'm in pretty good shape. I'll be like mid 40s on both those guys, and I get another year out of both of them. So all likely they'll both probably be close to 50 by the time they go. I'll have two 50s. I just need to get a tight end this year or next year, and then I won't have to worry about tight ends for years to come. I'll look at one. Doesn't hurt to look. Let's go see what tackles. Again, I don't really need one. Seniors going, I'll still have one go. I still have a player, and I still have two freshmen. The senior is already third string, so I think I'm good at tackle, center. I do have a freshman who can step in, probably be just as good. It says I need one, probably be a backup. It's okay. One is good. I don't need to adjust that. Defensive ends. My defensive ends are great. But I have a senior graduating, so I'll need at least one to fill them in. I could probably get by with that because next year I'll have a senior. I'll probably need another defensive end. But defensive ends aren't totally rare. We have no seniors. Oh, no, I have one senior as offensive tackles. So I will lose one, and the guys I have, not great for filling in. I mean, Kenneth McCoy will come in. He'll probably be, and then I'll need a senior. I'll have a senior next year. So it's probably good for me to at least try to get one in on the team. DTs, again, not very rare. I always try to get linebackers. I don't have any superstars yet. Got to look to see. Now, I can be pickier. I have a lot of mid-20s, so really the only linebackers at this point would be solid 2 stars. I mean, like really good 2 stars. Otherwise, I don't really need them. I'm going to have, I only have 2 seniors that are going to leave. If I don't fill anybody in, I'm still in the same shape. But I got to look for the 3 stars and maybe even high 2 stars to give myself an opportunity. Now, kicker I don't need. I know that. Punter, I'm losing one. You don't have to have a backup, but it doesn't hurt to look at them. So what this means is if I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. If I fill this in exactly with players that I need, these are the perfect 12. It's 12 guys. If I get all of these positions filled, I will be happy camper. But I want to get this quarterback on the board AS freaking P. So I'm trying to think how the best way to do that is. It's either going to start I don't really want to skip the ads. I mean, I really need those ads. I'm probably not going to hit the tight end. I want to, but he's just too far in the corner. It's not worth the lost positions. And a lot of them, once I get the QB, I probably don't need another QB. I think I'll be fine. Yeah, this is tough. I definitely want to get the QB on the board. But if I go through the ads first, I want to get other guys on the board. The more guys I can get in the first week, the better. What if I just get him last? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, it won't reach. I was kind of thinking I can go through Colorado maybe. Colorado, these guys are more likely to join you. It's actually a good place to hit late in the game or hit late in the year for me, because I have a recruiter that, or a scout, whatever you want to call it, that gets a bonus from guys in Colorado. If I go there, 1. I don't like skipping things, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I could do the ads next week. Just hit as many guys as I could right now. 1, 2, 3. 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6, 7. All right, let's do this one. I feel like that might be my best option, although I don't know if it is. It's really hard to figure out how you're going to wrap around. First to second week is when you want to get as many guys on the board as possible, really, if you can. Because that means you got the best odds of getting them at the cheapest possible rate, which is all email. So my last season, 2783. According to this, my defense has improved. My offense is a little bit down, probably because I lost the quarterback. But overall, my offense is still really good. It's just mostly going to have to be a running team. 40. Man, my defense is dominant. I don't know if I go undefeated though. That's a lot to expect to go undefeated. I got the University Beast based on looking at their team. I should probably beat them pretty easily. I may have to start leaning towards not boosting my defense as the starting point. God, it's just. And -5 is one of the options on here. I just hate things where I'm like, I have to do. I got to try the quarterback. I don't know. I mean, it looks like he's going to get something. And I wonder if I should do this quarterback. Because he's a sophomore. He's got 2 seasons at least. Let's do him. I don't know if it's going to be enough. So now I can start the move here. I'm just going to move straight towards the quarterback. If I go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, I can land right on him, but I skip over everybody. Let's go this way. It's hard to like skip over stuff though. In these first weeks, it's like, when is there ever a time when you really want to skip somebody? Well, I do need one, and he is a 2-star, so let's look at him. 35, that's actually really good. Comparatively, 35 to, well, he's a 45. But still, 35 is a good entry point. Certainly worthy of being recruited. No, I hit the wrong button. No. No. I want to recruit him. Go back. What the heck? Oh, I did. I found it. I could still recruit him. I don't know what I did. Crazy. I didn't know you could do that. Learn something. Learn something every day. Desperate enough. Like, no. I've done that before. And I just thought there was no way. But I was going to try. Let's try scouting the defense this time. I feel like my defense is just dominantly higher. 6, almost over 6 higher. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and see what he's got. He's got, let's up my pass and run blocking. I mean, they're ends. I don't know. We'll do the tackles. Let's see how that goes. Since I already started this move, let's go look at this running back. Probably not going to be great unless I find me a hidden gem. 2 stars. Again, it's only so much you can do with the 2-star. Nobody's graduating. I mean, what am I looking for here? I'm just looking for a future replacement for next year. But, I mean, a guy would have to be way above 30s to even be considered. But at this, oh, a 41. Jeez. Oh, God. All right. I'll definitely go for it. 41 is worth. That's a guy who, if I could redshirt him, if nothing else, get myself an extra season, get him up to 45 or 46 before he ever comes in as a freshman, which will probably put him well into the 50s as a sophomore, maybe 55 or so. I mean, it's not superstar level good, but it's, I mean, you have to get a 3-star to ever get, 60, 70 guys. So at this point, I'd be looking for, only way I'd draft anybody is if I go 3-star. And in the first couple of weeks, I don't really move anybody off the board because I always feel like there might be something better. But eventually, I start taking them off the board, off the list of things I want to do. All right, so I got to go up to quarterback here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I could probably hit another one. Let's hit this wide receiver. No, I'm going to try and stick to 2 stars. For those positions anyway. Sometimes linebacker and wide receiver are doable at 1 star, but I have a decent set of 1 stars. The trick is finding a 2-star. All right, got the QB a little bit better for the future. Okay, so this is just a back step. I can't get it to... Training. Any freshman hell weeks? Nope. Have your pass catchers, pass rushers. Both. Let's do it. It'd be nice if somebody gets the 5 bump. I don't know that I'm ready. Oh, I have no choice. 3-4. It's like forcing me to go 3-4. I feel like 4-3 is a better rushing defense. Wouldn't you think? Because you got 4 guys on the line, hitting them up. I guess you could have faster linebackers. Well, we're definitely going to be running a lot this year. I don't really expect too much from my quarterback as a passer. I feel like I should have some kind of passing in here. Plus, I don't even have that great of receivers. I mean, look, my best receivers are 27. I don't know, man. They do some weird sound effects, man. Don't know what that's all about. Let's go check out this quarterback finally, shall we? Are you going to be the future of my team? Brrr. You are a 3-star recruit. 39. I mean, he's not superstar, but I mean, I don't know. I don't think he's necessarily. I'd rather have a 40 something. Would have been a better start, but whatever. Maybe I redshirt him. Give me an extra season out of him. Then anyway, 45 or 45 plus probably by the time he plays. It means I got to deal with what I have for another season. Ugh. Don't really like that idea. All right. First week of the year. Which... I'm thinking I'm going to go all the way around and then just cut off this direction. All right, let's do my first ad. All right, so ads you got to do. I know this game is, I mean, a good chunk of what this game is all about the recruiting, and you need the recruiting credits that come with bonus or doubling it. I do think it's an interesting way to do it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know what the strategy is for how to do ads. I don't. I'm torn on the ads, to be honest. All right, let's play my first game of the week. First game of the year. These guys have gone downhill. They used to be a top 4 runner. They do have the lead on me at 7-3. I've only ever beaten them 3 times. I think I should probably beat them this time. But we'll find out if I'm delusional. Go team. Oh, he tied me up. And and then I took the lead back. All right, 14-7 at halftime. Could be better, but you know, I think I'm just going to go with a full rest for the team. I don't have anybody who I'm currently thinking is a great substitute. I can go look. Huh. Wow. That's interesting. Let's go ahead and give him a shot. I mean, he's no worse. He'll be fully healthy. I probably don't think he's going to get, unless this guy's injured. He's not. Receivers. Dude. Let's go in there. That guy really fell off. Tight ends. Oh, I don't want to overdo it here. Let's tackles and guards are important. Anybody drop off too much? 30, nope. Center? No. All right, then let's go ahead and do him. Any boost I can get. All right, what do I got? I got a few guys I can do on defense. All right, so let's go check out defense. No, those guys are still better. I got some solid depth here. Linebackers. I feel like he should be able to replace somebody at 27. There's a couple of guys he's fitter than. Let's go ahead and replace him. Corners. No, we're solid there. Kickers. No, my freshman's still better. And that's it. All right. So I have 8 minutes left. I could do physical therapy, just let everybody rest. I think I'm just going to let everybody rest. All right, let's see who does better in the second half. 21-7. Oh, 21-14. Come on. Ooh, man, he was driving for a minute there. Yep, game over. Wasn't a dominating win. It wasn't as big as I had hoped, but it was a good win. 31-14. I'll take it. Decent passing yards. Could be worse. 3 touchdowns, 281 for my guy. Standings. Who got the first wins? My nemesis lost. Northern Gulf University only scored 2 points. How the heck did that happen? There's a lot of teams that only got single-digit points this week. Crazy. I gave up a lot of points, which is weird, comparatively speaking. So that's going to be... So Atlantic Coast U must have been the team that played Northern Gulf, 17-2. 17-2. That's quite the score. So I had a game last season where the first half was 2-2. That was, I don't remember who I was playing. It was obviously a good defensive team. But I ended up pulling away and winning, obviously, because I won the game. But it was an interesting first half for sure. Let's go ahead and check out this tight end. No, he plays both sides of the ball, but apparently he's not really all that good. I mean, nah, he's a 1-star. I don't think he's going to be better than what I have. It's unlikely. 1-stars rarely break mid-20s. All right. First week, first season done. I think that's it. I'm just going to go ahead and call it. There we go. Year 11 as I start my trek towards trying to get out of the conference. advancing to a new conference. It'll be interesting to see what the new conference is like. I won't get there this year. Probably take 2 more seasons, but we're there. We're getting close. Till next time, God bless.